Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ladybug, and what I'm working on, I'm getting ready to work on, is the mustard seed video, diamond painting. And right now I am let me see if I can get some more light on the subject here. And so what I'm doing is I am covering the F's, okay? And if I can get it to hold, here we go. And so what I'm doing is they're kind of scattered all over the place right now. And so I decided to work on the F's right now, because there's like one or two here, one or two there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, get it out of the way. I'm using my new tray that Sherry sent me for my birthday. And I really do like it. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can brighten this up just a tad. There, is that any better? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. And so I am trying to get some of this done. I was going to work on the cross, but then I said, no, I'm going to work on this for a little while. But thank you, Sherry, for all of the birthday presents. They were great. I love them. You didn't have to do it, but I thank you anyway. Yeah, I didn't put any music on. I decided not to today. And we're just gonna wing it, and I'm just gonna sit there and talk. Yeah. Or at least try to anyway. Yeah, I got quite a few of the F's and stuff sticking out here that I'm trying to pick up. Because there's, like I said, there's only a few here, a few there. They're just kind of scattered all over the place. Yeah. I hope everybody's being careful out there in this heat. Because, man, it's hot. Yeah. I've got myself, my two cats, and Nova, which is my grandson's dog, in here trying to stay cool. Because it's just flat too hot. And so we are hibernating in the bedroom, which is par for the course during the summer. Yeah, I know my arm is getting in the way, but I'm sorry. It's just that I can't move the painting because I've got it clamped down. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's see. I got a clamp right here. I got another one over here. And so I'm not able to move the thing around. So I'll just make do. And so if my arm gets in the way, I apologize. Yeah, what I've done is I clamp it to the table to where it's not shifting all the time. And then what I do is and that way I can also clamp the diamond painting to the light board. So, but we're slowly moving across. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, get you to be in the screen or not. I'll try, but I can't promise. But yeah, I'm still wearing my little uh, finger sleeve. At least the whole hand's not hurting right now. I I had to have the whole hand brace the last couple of days, but that has passed for a while now, for a little while now. And get over there. Yep. Yeah, and for some reason I'm not catching anybody live here lately, and I don't know why, but I don't know. And Miss Bell, Miss Linda, she's off taking a neighbor to the doctors, so she didn't have a video this morning, but that's okay. She'll catch up with us later, I'm sure. Yeah. I did get a package in from Temu though. I'll show you here in just a second. It's not a diamond painting or anything. It's more, things, like tools and stuff like that. You know, I ordered a bunch of stuff, but they're coming in one piece at a time. So you can't even do a haul. But that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff that I'm getting ready to order from Amazon. You know. Yeah, I found a couple of diamond paintings that I want. And I found one for the Christmas in July that I liked. Well, actually, I found a couple of them. But anyway, so, and I will be I'll be ordering that here in the next day or so. Come on. And I found one that I really liked that I'm going to use for the Disney, anything Disney that's coming up. And it's my favorite little character, one of my favorites, which is Stitch. And then I found one that was a Christmas gnome that I liked, and it was on sale. It was only $3.99. So I went ahead and got that one. And then just a couple, two or three that they're like $3.99. They're on sale. So like I said, I'm not spending a whole lot of money. I'm just getting ones that I thought I'd like to do, and they fit right in with some of the themes or some of the things that we're getting ready to do. So. And I've already got one for Hogwarts um, in January, but that's quite a while from now. And then, so. I have to kind of wiggle around because sometimes the light gets um, it hits at a certain angle and you can't tell what it is. So, where did you go? Ah, there it is. All right, I think I've got all of the. Nope, I found another one. There's another one right there. Okay, I think I've got all the F's. Yeah, nope, found another one. Whenever I say that, I always find another one. There we go. Like I said, they are scattered everywhere. Yeah, but I really am enjoying working on this one. This is fun. But as you can see, I've got all of this done. And I'm, slowly getting there, little by little. Okay. Add a couple more while I was getting ready to put these away. Now, is there any more? I don't see any more. All right. We're going to have, if there is any more, we're going to have to come back later. But yeah, I got this tray from Sherry and from Kentucky Filling, and I really do like it. It's a nice tray. I really like it. Sometimes they don't want to always go out, you know. There we go. Anyhow, there we go. There's that part. What I'm doing is trying to pick up the ones that I've missed, I haven't done in here. So I'm trying to pick all of these up. Let's see what we got. Number 3, which is way over here. And I think I'm going to take that one straight out of the, get over there, out of the little box because there's only a few of them. Excuse me. There's not that many right here. And the girls are sitting over here on the beside me over here on the other desk. Yeah, they've taken over my computer desk pretty much. And I think that's it. Nope. Alrighty, I think that's it. Looks like it. Number 3, put that back. Alright, how about number 5? Number 5 is a pretty red. Yeah. Yeah, I like these wide little boxes. They're nice. Plus, they hold a lot. But I don't have a whole lot to talk about, unfortunately. I've been cooped up in the bedroom forever because of this heat. And so my grandson has got to work tonight, so he's in his room asleep. And my daughter, she's already gone off to work. All right. It's a pretty red. But yeah, it's just so hot out there. And the thing is, it's I can't remember what the temperature was, but it was hot. Because I had started, I looked at the computer, and I think it was 3 o'clock or a little after, and it was already 95 degrees. I'm going, whoa, that's a bit much. Now, the humidity is not bad today compared to what it was yesterday, but the heat is very, very hot. So, yeah, when it gets humid, it's hard for me to breathe. I feel like I'm trying to breathe underwater when it gets that humid. But as you can see, we are slowly getting there. Well, yeah, I got these double-sided tape type strips to where you can hang stuff up, and I use that a lot. And so what I did is I ordered some from Temu, and um, I got 4 boxes of them. Okay, and there's 60 in a box, and I paid a little less than $3 for all 4 boxes. So, like I said, it wasn't that expensive. But then again, I've got other stuff coming too. So it's just that they're taking their sweet time about getting here. I hate it when they take and they break it up and into, you know, different shipments. So you end up with one item per shipment. I hate that. The only way I think to get around that problem is if you order everything that you order all from the same store. Okay. And then you can get around, I think you can get around it that way, but most of the time, the stores that, they'll have one item that you might want, but the rest of it you're not interested in. They don't have anything else that you have any interest in. So, anyhow, yeah. And I've got in my box at Amazon, my cart or whatever you want to call it. It's got these containers that there's 64 Tic Tac box type containers in each one. And so I'm going to order it, and it's going to be, I think it's 3 or 4 of them. And anyway, they're like $8.50 a piece. And I think I'm going to try to store my extra drills, right, in those rather than the zip top bags. And they're like little TikTok, Tic Tac type little containers. And so I think I'll start saving my drills that way. And they're stackable, and I can stack them up on the shelf, and I don't have to worry about them. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to go. If I could have got more of these, but in the larger size of the containers that I've got here, I would have gotten those. But they wanted way too much money for those. Yeah, they have one. I think it's a 60. It's a 60 box, right? And they want something like $18 for it. And I'm going, no, I need more than 60 boxes. So I said, no, let's try something else. And then I was looking at shoe boxes to see if I could get a set it up to where I was putting the extra drills in the zip top bags and then putting them like a filing system. And so I was looking for plastic like shoe boxes. And unfortunately, uh, Amazon is wanting quite a bit for them. So that's why I haven't ordered anything, the order yet. I may try looking at maybe Dollar Tree, maybe might have them. And if they do, I'll get like three, two or three of them. And it'll be big enough um, to store my extra drills in and, work on a good filing system. And then, I won't have to get those other container things. So we'll see. Depends on what I can find. Like I said, I'm not in that big of a hurry. It's looking pretty good. It's getting there. Yeah, I'm not going to keep you on here too long because I gotta go get something to eat. I haven't eaten today. So then again, I may just make a peanut butter sandwich and leave it at that. We'll see. But yeah, my girls are laying here on the table and they're sleeping, and then they're staying indoors. Of course, they don't want to go outside. They didn't even want to go outside last night after the sun went down. It was just flat. They just They're going, no, I don't think so. I said, oh, okay. You know, I got tickled with that crazy bird little figurine that Sherry sent me. That was funny. I really liked that. That was so cute. And every time I look up and I see it on the shelf, it's going to remind me of Sherry because she likes all of them crazy bird uh, diamond paintings. Yeah, sure. Her birthday is the same month that my grandson is, and my grandson, his birthday is August 14th. So, and but I gotta get her all. I got a birthday presents that I gotta get in the mail and mail them to her soon. Uh, I don't know when Star's birthday is. Anybody know? 'Cause I don't know. I had to ask around, and maybe somebody will know. Yeah. Yeah. Has Star got her keys for her house yet? I know she's. getting kind of antsy about getting in there. I don't blame her. That hurry up and wait does not, it's not very fun. But anyhow, I can imagine she wanting to get in there and get in there and get all unpacked and settled. Yep. Yeah, pretty soon here I'm gonna have to start working on the ones because all across here is nothing but ones that black. I think it's 310. Yeah, it's 310. And so I've been trying to, I kind of putting it off, but eventually I'm gonna have to sit down and work on it. That's where that multiplacer is gonna come in because I've got this one. It's a this one here. It's a multiplacer. It's only a 2 though. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there. And because I can do 2, but I can't do more than that. It ends up going every which way but the way I want it to go. So I was thinking about using instead of using wax on the multiplacer, I was thinking about putting some clean this out and then put some of that putty in there that came with the Diamond Art Club that I got, and use the putty in this pen and see if it'll work. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty. I think I got them all. All the 5s anyway. Looks like it. Got a couple of F's right there. And but I think I got all the 5s. Yep. Looks like it. Mm. Mm. Yep. Come on. There you go. There. Alrighty. What are we going to do next? Alright. Let's see. We got a bunch of 2s right here. Let's see. And this one. My thing is over on the side here, and so it's hard to reach. Yeah, there's not that many, so I'm just going to take them out of the box. Over there. Yeah, I haven't done much in the way of stitching in the last day or so, but I really need to get back to it. Okay, is that all of them? Yep, looks like it. Alright, that one's done. Yeah, you can see there's my box right there. Alrighty. What do we want to work on? Let's see. Got number 7. Yeah, I don't mind taking them right out of the box, right straight from the box when there's not that many. You know. Yep, missed a couple of 2s here, but that's alright. I'll come back and get them. No problem. Alright, there's that one. Come on. Come on out there. Yeah, like I said, I missed a couple of them. No problem. Here we go. It's those 2. I dropped it. Dadgummit. Get my little extra hand here. Here we go. Anyhow, there. Now let's look at number, let's see, which would be number 10. Did I mess up my, no, we're not too bad. Yeah, I'm trying to finish up this heart that's sitting in the middle here. And that way, be one less thing I gotta worry with. And it, like I said, it's got a lot of confetti in that little heart. Okay. And because I've already put, what, 3, 4 different colors in there? And there's that one. Now we got D, number 11. Get over here. There we go. And like I said, they keep changing. It keeps changing colors. So. Yeah, get over there. Alrighty, I think that's it. Alrighty. T. 21. It's just weird how they got it all different. Okay, number 8. Now you see why I put off going after this one. Oh. Is that it? All right, number 4. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Got that one right there in the hinge that just does not want to cooperate. Okay. Any more? Not really. I got a couple. Anyhow, so what is anybody going to be doing anything special this weekend? No, I'm not. I'm probably going to stay at home and hide out. Oop, I missed one. Get over here. Come on now. Get over there. All right. I think that's it. All right. So that's what I'm working on, and unfortunately, it is taking time because it does have some confetti to it. Not a lot, but some. And so, anyhow, let's do W, number 24. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm concentrating. I can't help it. I gotta keep an eye on what I'm doing. Yeah, like I said, it's got a lot of, confetti in and amongst all of this. So, like I said, it's going to take me a little while to do this because it does have a confetti in it. Looking at it from the picture, you wouldn't think. All right, you wouldn't think it'd have that much confetti in it, but boy, it does. But that's all right because it's going to be real nice when it's done. Well, I'm already trying to figure out where I'm going to hang it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. Yeah. Yeah, I get real quiet when I'm concentrating on my diamond painting. Yeah. But that looks really good. There it is. This is one that's decided to move a little bit. There we go. And so, but it's a pretty yellow. Mm-hmm. I know I'm not doing much talking. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of people's lives, and then all of a sudden, I'm missing them. So I don't know if they're not doing them or if they've or I'm just missing them because I'm not on the internet all the time. So I don't know. Well, but as you can see now, it's all getting scattered again. So yeah. But once it's done, it's going to be really, really pretty. I'm going to really like it. Yeah, I bought this originally. I bought this for Miss Southern Belle because this is her favorite saying, which is faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. And that's kind of that's her favorite saying. And so, but by the time it finally got here, somebody else had already gifted her with one. So I said, oh, well, I figured, oh, well, I'll just go ahead and keep it and I'll work on it myself. And, but that's all right. Mm. Yeah, I haven't seen Miss Bell. I haven't seen her on much here lately. She must be really busy. I know Star, she's been sick, so y'all keep her in your prayers because she's got that. I think she's got that crud that I ended up with. And oh, I tell you what, it took me forever to get rid of it. And I was sick as a dog. I couldn't talk without coughing, you know. And and then I had to isolate myself because I didn't want to get everybody else sick. So it was not a fun time. So I can understand and relate to what poor little um, Star's having to put up with. So, mm, mm, mm. But as you can see, it's just, this is all scattered out. So it is what it is, right? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I went out there and I made myself a cup of hot tea. And in the kitchen, I think I'm going to go out there and make another cup here in just a little bit. And then I think I'll fix a sandwich or something for lunch. Nothing fancy. As soon as I get done here and we get off of here, that's what I think I'm going to do. But I do enjoy getting on those, on the, being there on, listening in on the lines. I do enjoy that. Yeah, it's just like having somebody right there in the room with you, you know. I did get my driver's license, by the way. I went down there and applied, and and did the eye test. To be honest with you, I was surprised because I actually passed the eye test with no problems. I figured that's what I would have a problem with is passing the eye test. But I was good. So I got my driver's license again because I was planning on if I didn't pass the eye test or whatever, I was just going to go ahead and just get a state ID and leave it at that because I don't drive anymore. I haven't driven in 5, 6, 7 years. It's been a while. And and that's why I wasn't really worried about it. Figured if I don't pass the test, that's fine. I'll just get a regular state ID and leave it at that. But I passed the eye test. I said driver's test, didn't I? But eye test. And so I was fine. So I got my driver's license for a little while longer. In a way, that's kind of a good thing because if push come to shove and I had to drive, I could do it because I've got a license. It's just that I haven't been behind the wheel of a car and well, I'm 69 now, right? And I think the last time I was behind the wheel of a car and actual driving and had my own car, I think it was 62. So, that's been a while. Because most of the time, if I need to go somewhere, I just plan my outings around my daughter's grocery shopping and leave it at that. But that's all right. You know, sometimes I wish we lived closer into town and we had the bus service, but unfortunately, it's that's not out here. You know, so that's all right. All righty, well, we're done with the W's. And you know what? We're going to bring this to a close. And like I said, I'm going to go get a cup of tea and something to eat and whatnot. All righty, put that away. Number 24. All righty, there we go. And then all I have to do is just take and flip this up and lay her down. And we made some progress. Not a lot, but a little bit. But I'll come back here in a little bit and start and work on it some more. And so I'm going to wish everybody a good day, a blessed day. Have a good day. Stay out of this heat if you can. And if you must go out, try to stay in an air-conditioned car or something. And but anyway, y'all have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow. So bye bye. God bless you.